What's up, y'all, and welcome back to the stream, man. Welcome back to Timeout tonight with Treble J, man. It is your boy Treble J back in the building. You know what I mean? Back again for another one. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all had missed me last night trying to get back on this, you know what I'm saying? Consistent flow, man. But it's a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss tonight. You feel me? Various categories, as you already know. You know what I'm saying? Make sure right now go and follow me on all the platforms, man. All the social media links are listed here, man. Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, the whole nine, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Rock with me, man. Casual conversations across the nation, cool vibes weekly, man. As we always continue to do. You feel me? I'm streaming right now, too. If you have not got a chance to, man, to go over to Twitch, Treble J Music on Twitch, man. Also on the YouTube channel right now, man. Devoted Dreamers with a Z on the YouTube channel right now, man. Both of those screens are up actively right now. Follow me on TikTok too as well. You already know what it is, man. The links will be available too, so that you're able to catch all of the clips from every stream and every show, man. You're able to catch it, man. But we back, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? For another night. Lot of stuff to get into. You feel me? I'm gonna start off with just a conversation in general, man, because I feel like we definitely in the space with a lot of folks right now to where it's a lot that's going on, man, and a lot that's going on to the point that, you feel me, we out here really trying to stay afloat, trying to get it, man, trying to stay on the grind. You feel me? Trying to focus in and hone in on something. You know what I'm saying? Even though it ain't as easy. And when I say that, I'm noticing with a lot of people, man. It's coming to the point now that if y'all pay attention on an everyday basis, it don't matter if, you know what I'm saying, you don't got a lot, you in the middle, you do got a lot. Maintaining just a real thing that's going on out here, man. Like sustainability, you feel me, in the rough times that we just in, period. You feel me? And you just gotta continue to like manifest, man. And it just made me pay attention to a lot of stuff for real. Because the most important part, man, that I realized too, you know, a lot of people take advantage of certain things, man, you know what I'm saying, or take for granted a lot of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, most people wish for, man. Sometimes it's really about a lot of simple stuff that's going on, you feel what I'm saying, or a lot of simple things in your life that just be appreciative of, because it's a lot of people, you know, that they was wishing to be in that spot or just wishing to have some of the, you know what I'm saying, regular necessities, man, while we out here, you know, tripping about, you know, the everyday stuff that's going on. Because at the end of the day, whatever your process is supposed to be, your process is going to continue to be. And you know what I'm saying, whatever obstacles you really supposed to face in your life, when it come down to it, you're going to face them, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, because it's either a part of your journey, a part of your destiny, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine. So all of it is really just the outlook, man. If you continue to look at yourself and be like, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to shake out of a situation. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bounce back. Or you're gonna be on the opposite side of that, you know what I'm saying, manifest, put in the groundwork, and you know what I'm saying, just elevate in a certain way to just turn your dreams into a reality, man. Manifest, you know what I'm saying, what you out here trying to do. But because for real, you can't take the simple stuff for granted. And I ain't even saying people do take it for granted, but the point is you gotta process that for real on a daily basis. If you got somewhere to lay your head at, you know what I'm saying, you got food on the table, you got to wait for you to get back and forth wherever you go, you feel what I'm saying, you got certain resources, you know what I mean, you got certain support systems, you feel me, you know, you got to, you know, be appreciative of that, man, especially when it comes down to the, like I said, just the necessities of what you need, man, because that's one thing I know when, you know what I'm saying, my grandma always tell me, man, that, you know what I'm saying, you got to pray on things every day, and you got to really understand that, you know what I'm saying, God got a plan at all times. And whatever the process is going to be, you know what I'm saying, through that, he going to get you through any process that he got to get you through, you know what I'm saying, in life. And just knowing that, you know, your blessings going to come, man. And it's just patches. Like I said, you could start from here, end up in the middle, hit rock bottom, go all the way back up to the top, you know what I'm saying, roller coaster ride and all that, but it's just a continued process, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, that it's just a journey, man, for real. Because it really is. Like even just simply, you feel what I'm saying, when you thinking about, you know, just whatever you got going on for the week, man. Simple things, man. A vehicle, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to maintain. It's a lot to focus on and do, you feel me, on a month-to-month basis, insurance, car notes and all that too. But you feel me, no matter in which way you got to get it done, you know what I'm saying, on a monthly basis, it's something to be appreciative of, man, because it's a lot of people wishing for that. It's a lot of people out here hitting that bus stop, you know what I'm saying, each and every day. A lot of people walking miles to go to work. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, carpooling, whatever the case may be. And it's a challenge for everybody. Ain't nobody really got no type of smooth sailing when it comes to the process of, you know what I'm saying, things that every individual in life got to go through. And you know what I'm saying, you appreciate that to be able to have a car. It ain't got to be the most fanciest, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be the most top notch, whatever the case may be. As long as it gets you to where you need to be and back while you on your journey, that's the way you got to look at it. And I think I've been doing that too for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Just for the understanding that, like, it'll be cool. You feel what I'm saying? At some point when, you know, the full success there and I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, do something to a degree to pretty much like celebrate myself, you know what I'm saying, maybe get a certain type of car, whatever the case may be. But like in the meantime of the journey, man, we just grinding every day, getting to it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying the process of it, man, because I know that's the thing. I know every time when y'all on social media or you on these platforms and other stuff, man, a lot of people only showing the finished product. You feel me? The finished product, or they ain't knowing about, you know what I'm saying, how the grind really work, like how much time and effort you got to put into this, and you got to keep going, man. Like it ain't no, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no handbook to a degree or sometimes about how to do it right, because everybody's journey gonna be different, everybody's process gonna be different. You feel what I'm saying? And once you learn to do that, and you know what I'm saying, like Cole always say, like Cole said in the record, man, it's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success, man. You feel me? The struggle gonna teach you a lot. The grind gonna teach you a lot. The process gonna teach you a lot. You feel what I'm saying? So whenever we get into the point to where a lot of people tuning in, or you know what I'm saying, a major following, or you know what I'm saying, endorsements, brands, and all this type of stuff, man, you're gonna appreciate it a lot more too when you know you put in that authentic grind. You feel what I'm saying? You know you put in that time. You know what I'm saying? Not too much sleep. You know, trying to figure things out, trying to bring the best creativity you can, you feel me, on a daily basis and weekly basis. And I know it get rough. You feel me? It get rough and tough, but you got to stick it out. You feel me? And I'm already knowing, like, even with making adjustments on certain things, you feel what I'm saying? Even with the streaming and, you know what I'm saying, making sure I'm paying attention to what's going on and making sure I'm locking in with y'all, man. That's all a part of my process. My process is my process, you know what I'm saying, to get to where I'm trying to get to. And if that take, you know what I'm saying, extra work to do it, then, you know what I mean, I'm going to put in extra work to do it for sure. You know what I mean? Like that's the way the game works. But I'm gonna feel good about it either way. Because that's the one thing that I can't let, you know what I'm saying, nobody trick me out my spot. I can't be discouraged. I can't be like, you know what I'm saying, or what if? You got to know and understand anything is possible, period. And manifestation, you feel what I'm saying, a real thing. Manifestation blended with the hard work, blended with the grit and the grind, you know what I'm saying, blended with the optimism, you know what I mean? You capable of doing anything out here, for real. You are. Y'all see it every time, you know what I'm saying? The YouTubers, the streamers, the podcasters, the musicians, you know what I'm saying, the athletes, the medical staff, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that put in that work for real, man. Them scholar students or whatever the case may be, go through that process, enjoy that process. Don't get shaken up by the process too. And I'm telling you, when your time is here, your time gonna be here, period. It's there, everybody gonna get their time to shine. And that's the way I lock in and look at it. You feel me? When I get my time to shine and I know I'm ready for that, it's over with. You feel what I'm saying? I'm rocking till the wheels fall off, man. Because it's a passion and purpose, man, every time. Your passion and your purpose is gonna take you to the level that you're trying to get to. You feel me? and just stay on that humble grind. That humble grind, you know what I'm saying? Period, man. And that consistency of what you got to do. Cause that humble grind just gonna put you in the space, man. Like it don't matter what I got going on. It don't matter if I'm up, down, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. It don't matter if a couple of people recognize me a lot, like that consistent grind, you know what I'm saying, that staying down is gonna pay off for sure every time. Cause you gotta manifest what you want. And stick through that process, through them ups, through them downs, through them left, through them rights, you know what I'm saying, to them roundabouts, whatever the case may be. Like lock in on it, man. Stay focused on it for real. You know, that's the one thing you got to do, man. And you got to be responsible for your success, man. You got to be responsible for your success. Of course, you're going to have, you know what I'm saying, a support system, or you're going to have great people that come into the mix in the process of that, man. But you got to be responsible for your success and whatever it is that you want to do. And it don't got to be traditional to that degree, too. You know what I'm saying? Creativity is in abundance out here, man. And it's up to y'all, you feel me, to see that through, man. Because a lot of people be saying that, you know what I'm saying, they feel like a lot of stuff be in the matrix. So, you know what I'm saying, it's just a continuation. You get up, go to work, you know what I'm saying, do certain things, live this, you know, simple mentality of a lifestyle to a degree a lot of times, but then you don't understand the bigger purpose of that creativity just expanding, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on to a higher degree. And I feel like that's just the space I'm in, man. I done been through different phases, man. When I was a full-fledged athlete out here, heavy in the music, you know what I'm saying? Just different paths I done been on. And I feel like still gaining some success, you know what I'm saying, in each of them paths, but it's still going to align me in a way of the true path, you know what I'm saying, that I'm supposed to be on. And a lot of people been saying that for the longest, man. You know what I'm saying? The media space or like having these conversations, or you feel me, like locking in with y'all like I do now here, man, like from the beginning. When I was heavy into the athletics, man, football, basketball, soccer, track and field, you feel what I'm saying? You name it. I done did it all to a degree. You know what I mean? And was pretty good at, you know what I'm saying, a few of those sports for sure, man. And I had that journey and that process of doing it, man. Because sometimes when you gotta make that pivot, man, because it's different things, you know, coming into your landscape that's gonna catapult you to the next level. I was hoping a lot of people know that, man, you know what I'm saying? High school level, college level, all that. And once I really got into that creative space and I got into that media space, I wanted to you know what I'm saying, pivot into something else. And the passion behind it too. You feel me? I always had a passion at the time when I was hooping and all that. Did I go through a lot of obstacles in the process of that too? Of course, man. Did it, you know what I'm saying? Did I get discouraged at times too? Of course. Because the thing is, when it comes to a lot of that too, when you locked in your journey, you locked in your journey. You feel me? And a lot of us do want to be in certain spaces where it's like, it's just that tunnel vision. Like when I was hooping, that's it, bro. I wanted to make it to the league, B5, you know what I'm saying? Like put in extra time and all that, but knowing that sometimes that ain't really your fate or your direction, you got to be creative in other areas, man. And I was doing that even at the time when I was really hooping heavy. I got into the, you know what I'm saying, the media bag. I got into the music bag heavy, man. I had did like 3, 4 projects fully, you know what I'm saying? Talked to a few people, all type of stuff like that. You know, did events. Um, and even with that, man, like I had to tell myself at the time when I was hooping too, like, do I need to really get in my creative bag? Is the hooping lane really where I'm finna be at? I'm gonna pivot over to something else. And I had a lot of roommates, you know what I'm saying, and teammates too as well, man, through the college journey too, that was just having a conversation about it, man. I remember my boy AD, man. Shouts out to AD, you know what I'm saying? One of the best scorers for the show, you know what I'm saying? Definitely in the conference in the nation at the time, like all of that. I'm talking about an elite athlete, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like we was roommates at the time, man. And I remember the conversation for sure. Just about, you know, when I was really trying to get heavy into the music in certain spaces, like, bro, do what you got a passion for doing, man. You feel what I'm saying? This lane may not necessarily, you know what I mean, go in a direction for everybody. But if you got a passion for it, you feel what I'm saying, you got to do that. Like if you really enjoy doing that, man, lock in on that and getting that support. Like multiple teammates I had was saying that, man. Multiple teammates, man. Because the creativity was always there, y'all. Because I remember, like, I only kind of briefly spoke on this story before. When at the time when Bedrock had came out, still hooping heavy, you know what I'm saying, all that. So I'm on campus, you feel me? And I got the idea like, yo, I want to recreate that. The whole video, you know what I'm saying? Pick different folks, like to go through the whole process of the video, you know what I'm saying, and shoot it. And the idea, which still to this day, I can't find the video. You feel what I'm saying? That's the crazy part because technology really done advanced to this point to where if I could archive or to save it at the time, I would have definitely did it. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't say the best graphics or whatever, but the creativity was there. You feel me? Half of my teammates, you know what I'm saying? Half of my friends, like I mixed it in with a couple of folks, and literally everybody from that video was a representation, you feel what I'm saying, of either one of my teammates or friends that we end up revamping that whole Bedrock video, putting together like in college. Whole idea, set up for hours, you know what I'm saying, editing that, put it together, angles, all type of stuff like that. And then I was able to pull it off. That show right there that I was versatile, you feel what I'm saying, no matter what. And then literally the next like day or so, still going back to practice, still hooping, you know what I'm saying, still doing certain things too. But I knew, you know what I'm saying, that I would be able to, that I could pivot. Like I knew that, you know what I'm saying, my creative bag could, you know, go into other things. Just like when I was at Kennesaw State, man, in the program, in the music program, you know what I'm saying, with some of the Grammy executives that work. I remember the teacher that was, you know, some of the teachers and guests they had too. They just kept building the passion for it, man. Same thing with the media space, you know what I'm saying? All of that with entertainment and media and television, you feel what I'm saying, all go together in one. And that just made me feel, you know what I'm saying, good about it. Like I didn't always have folks encouraging me. That's the one thing too I appreciate every time. I always had people encouraging me on whatever journey I was on. And even in the space of me, you know what I'm saying, being in media and podcasting and stuff now, the encouragement and I continue to be there through the whole journey. And it's been like way back, y'all. I've been doing this shit for a minute. You feel me? And I'm gonna keep doing it until I elevate to the point of where I need to be. And then once I get there, I'm gonna keep pushing again. Because at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying, there's something I'm passionate about. And I'm gonna lock in on it because it's a lot of change and it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, attention I can grab from doing this to being in this space. Of course, I could have did it to a degree of being an athlete. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that sometimes too, you feel what I'm saying, being a musician as well. But you know, you gotta lock all those elements into one, and you know what I'm saying, like build this beast for what you got going on now with this. Like it take a game plan, you know what I'm saying, to be in the media space. You know what I'm saying? It take creativity just like in music to be in the media space. Like all of this, like, you know, it's all a collective journey and all of it together. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta love and appreciate that. Like once you do that, you feel me, you in the game, man. You know, like EA Sports, you in the game, man. Again, like I say every time too, shouts out to my boy Willie Joker, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be good like God with an extra O, man. That's the phrase of the year, phrase of the month, phrase of the decade, phrase for life, man. Stay good like God with an extra O, man. You know what I mean? For real, y'all. You know, very much so, man. Got a few things that I do want to get into, though. You feel what I'm saying? A few things that I do want to get into, though, y'all. So before I start on that, you know, specifically, man, we're going to start with this first segment right here, man. I'm going to get straight into it. It's a great show I want to speak on, man, for real. You already know what it is, man. All right, y'all. So first things first, I said I was finna check it out, and I told y'all I was finna get back with y'all. You feel me? About it, man. So I was able to check out and make sure I got the name fully right because it's a full name. Fight Night $1 Million Heist. You know what I'm saying? I will say, the show was on point. You feel me? The show was on point. Mega cast, man. And then there was people even in there, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't even think was finna be in there. You feel me? It was so many. Let me pull up that Let me pull up that cast list, man. Let me pull up that cast list, y'all. Because there was a lot of folks. With this, I want to make sure I'm saying everybody specifically because it was a lot. It's the main characters, but then also additional people that was in here. So first of all, just for the all-star cast, you feel what I'm saying? Just to name a few folks that we got on here, man. You got Anthony B. Jenkins. If y'all seen the Deliverance and the Son on there, he was the son. You feel what I'm saying? And he's also one of Kevin Hart's kids here on the movie too, or on the series. My bad, y'all. You got Kevin Hart, Taraji P. Henson, Don Cheadle, Terrence Howard, Samuel Jackson, man, Terrence Terrell. You got Atkins Esteban, Dexter Darden, Melvin Gregg, Chloe Bailey, Jalen Hill, Clifton Powell on here, man. Exie Booster, Jason Warner Smith. It's an all-star cast, you know what I'm saying? Cinqua Walls, man. If y'all know, man, from Power, he was on Power, man. He was Sean on Power. Let me click on that just, just to see the rest of his catalog too as well, man. Cinqua. Okay, hold on. I thought it was him. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? He was on Power, Once Upon a Time. He was on White Man Can't Jump. You know what I'm saying? The Blackening. That was a funny ass movie too. I'm not gonna lie. That was a funny movie. But yeah, he's on there, man. When I say all-star cast, like for a TV show, y'all, this was a great cast for a TV show for real. Very good. I'm talking about all-star like all throughout, man. Very good. Trying to see what he was in, man. Yeah, he was in Hot Town, A Man in Full, Welcome to Flatch, Inside Man, Sons to the Grave, Step Up, Hot Water, Superfly. He was in a lot of them, man. A whole bunch. Yeah, that's Atkins Esteban, y'all. Like it was a great cast, a real good cast, man. Chloe Bailey was in there. A lot of the folks that was in here too that I didn't know about specifically. You feel what I'm saying? Like they kind of just popped up on the show. That's what made it 10 times better too. He had Dexter Darden. He plays Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying in the TV series too, man. That's who Muhammad Ali is. But I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. You feel what I'm saying? Pretty much about the show because at this point it's only up to 4 episodes. So 4 episodes right now. I got to see when the next one drop. I believe like it may drop soon. Let me see real quick. I'm finna see. I'm finna check real quick to see when the next episode is for real. Let's see. Season 1, episode 2, season 1, the real police work. So when is season 1? Episode 5. Let's see. I want to see when it actually come out. Here we go. Episodes release schedule. I just want to check real quick so I can let y'all know when this next episode coming out because it is clutch. All right, cool. Episode 5 is okay, this week. Episode 5, round 5. Ambition Ain't Free. Thursday, September 19th. Episode 6, Community Man, September 26th. Episode 7, Jekyll Island, October 3rd, and episode 8, Testify, October 10th. Okay. Based on the iHeartRadio podcast of the same name, Fight Night follows the story of an after party gone wrong for hustlers Gordon Chicken Man Williams. That's who Kevin Hart plays, y'all. Chicken Man, they call him. Muhammad Ali's 1970 return to boxing was the perfect opportunity for him to get the most influential black gangsters and businessmen in one room. However, the after party resulted in one of the greatest heists in Atlanta history. One of the first black cops in the city, J.D. Hudson, played by Don Cheadle, you know what I'm saying, legendary actor as well, is assigned to the case to uncover the masterminds behind the mass robbery. All right. So to kind of give y'all the scoop, you know what I'm saying, in a creative way, since I just gave y'all the, the kind of setup to it. So yeah, you had Kevin Hart in there. You feel what I'm saying? He placed a lot of bets. You know, he's one of those like, hustling type of guys. You feel what I'm saying? I believe it's in like the 70s. It feel like in the Atlanta scene. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be based in Atlanta and all that too. And he a hustler. You feel what I'm saying? Go getter. Him and Taraji P. Henson like in business together. You feel what I'm saying? She used to work in the club. I think he used to sell drugs and all that too. So you know what I'm saying? He done got caught up in different things before with Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? So he got into the hustling game with numbers and all that too. And I think, you know what I'm saying, back then that was a big thing. So he knew some friends, you know what I'm saying? Which Slinky was one of the dudes on there that played Slinky, man. Uh, he heard about one of the big time bosses, in Atlanta, who was Frank Moulton. You know what I'm saying? That's Samuel Jackson player. That's who Samuel Jackson played. You feel what I'm saying? And Silky Brown. Silky Brown is Atkins Esteban. That's who Kevin Hart was cool with. So he coming down to visit Atlanta. So he put on this, extravagant idea to throw an after party because he want Atlanta to be like the new Mecca. You feel what I'm saying? Of the whole scene with everything that circulate through what Frank Moulton already got going on. Because again, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of black gangsters, you know what I'm saying, the businessmen that's around in different places throughout the whole entire movie. You know what I'm saying? From the New Orleans to Kentucky to up north, down south, west coast, all of them. Like all of them come to it. So he devised this whole plan of, you know what I'm saying, doing this after party after the fight. You got the fight with Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? So Muhammad Ali's on there. And then Don Cheadle is the cop that's pretty much on there the first couple of episodes. That's supposed to be like his bodyguard, his support, you know what I'm saying, navigating through as he going through this journey with these fights. And you know what I'm saying, standing up for what, Muhammad Ali believed in. You feel me? And just being proud of being who he was. So you go through that whole journey of that too as well with Don Cheadle, basically looking out for Muhammad Ali, going through the process, the legal troubles, when he didn't want to go enlist in the military. A lot of that they kind of talking about from his storyline. But come to find out, you know what I'm saying, the cop played by Don Cheadle was the same guy that got Kevin Hart arrested back then when he was actually selling drugs. You feel what I'm saying? When he was in the game heavy. So he got locked away. He got out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he started doing numbers and new things. So he devised this big ass plan to pretty much throw this party and bring all the heavy hitters into one party at the after party. You know what I'm saying? With the women, the alcohol, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things. Just make like this extravagant after party and experience so that Frank Moulton, you know what I'm saying, to be in good graces with him and like literally want to work with Gordon, aka the Chicken Man, you know what I'm saying, throughout. So we're piecing everything together, calling all the head honchos, all the big dogs, you know what I'm saying, across America to come to the party. You feel me? Um, and he put it together well. Him and Taraji P. Henson, that's played by she plays Vivian on here. That's on the show. They pull it off. You feel what I'm saying? They devised a real good plan to be able to end up pulling it off. You feel what I'm saying? Let me go to this full cast though, real quick, y'all. Let me go to the full cast because that's Lamar on here. That's Lamar. Mm. Yeah, see, David Banner is on here too. There's a few guys on here, man. David Banner is definitely on there too, y'all. I just had to scroll real quick before I continue, you know what I'm saying, with the storyline. Before I continue with the storyline. But yeah. So what happens is right when you think everything is smooth selling, right? Right when you think everything's smooth selling, party going good, you feel what I'm saying? They locked in. The backstory come later on in the episodes that they done already devised the plan to rob and rob them in the sense that they know that all the heavy hitters finna be in one spot in one location at the party, and they want to pull off this heist. So Mac Jones, I mean, my bad, Mac Rogers, McKinley Mac Rogers, played by Sinqua Walls from Power that played Sean. He devised a plan. You know, him and his buddy, you know, they want to devise a plan. He asked them to be in on the robbery, right? 20,000 apiece. But never about the details of who's actually finna be here. So I like how they had to build up on that for the first two episodes. You feel what I'm saying? You weren't quite sure, you know, what the dynamic was. You just know they was trying to rob somebody. Then you got Miles Bullock too, who plays Willie Black. So they devised a plan, you know what I'm saying, to basically rob almost like you know, the black version of like Ocean's 11 or like Takers or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they, you know, the old school version, I say, like 70s, like it's in the 70s or 80s. So they devised a plan. Party going good the whole nine, but they show you the backstory. That's when Chloe Bailey come in. You know what I'm saying? Chloe Bailey, she plays Lena Mosley. She becomes a part of the plan because, you know, at this point, Mac piecing everybody together to join this crew. You feel me? He got Melvin Gregg that he played Andre. Melvin Gregg, like the driver, he the lookout. He got the two young cats, you know what I'm saying? Um, Jalen Hall, he played Baby Ray. You know what I'm saying? So he got Baby Ray, Andre, Willie Black, you know, him. He got a couple of other guys and they gonna pull it off. You feel me? They gonna rob. You know, you got Boone Davis, Terrence who plays Boone Davis too. So he's one of the, you know what I'm saying, robbers too. So they finna devise it. So as you get to like episodes 2 or 3, I believe, it starts showing you the game plan to do that, and then it flashes back to in real time. So to Taraji them throwing a party, you know, think everything good. And you got Mac and you got Boom, you know what I'm saying, at the front of the house, front door, shotguns ready. Boom, bust in. Everybody lay everybody out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go to one room and we finna hold everybody hostage. The thing is, now that it's getting revealed now, Lena, who's played by Chloe Bailey, she already knew about what was going on because she's a part of the plan. So you got Kevin Hart, you feel what I'm saying, going to the streets and all that, trying to get the women to come to the party. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to promote heavy. You know, it's back in the day. So, you know, it's on hand and foot. You know, he out promoting and all that. And they slip his wallet, you know what I'm saying? Take his wallet, get his ID and stuff. That's our close slip in the mix to be able to get the details on the party and everything anyway. And that, you know, so that he pretty much end up hiring her. So boom, they cut to, and at this point, it's full, you know what I'm saying, action at this point. They lock in. Come to find out, come to find out, as you get deeper into the episode, these are some of the biggest gangsters in the world at this one party. Pretty much like the Black Mafia. You got Clifton Powell, he played Mushmouth. You got Eric Booker, he played Derek Tex. You feel what I'm saying? You got Samuel L., one of the biggest of all time, Frank Moten. You got Terrence Saab that played Cadillac Richie. You got David Banner on there too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember who David Banner, who was David Banner's actual character on here. Let me see. So David Banner played Missouri Slim. That's what it was. Yep. He played Missouri Slim. Trying to make sure before I let y'all know if anybody else from that crew from the heavy hitters was on there too. As far as the crew. Okay, so I think those were the big shots. Those were the big wigs too. And you had Buddy that was playing and then Justin Ross's Tommy. So he was a part of that too. He was the younger brother, or like related to Chloe in the movie. But yeah, so come to find out, it get crazy, yeah. Because at this point, now Mac panicking because he like, yo, my boy set me up. You feel what I'm saying? I knew it was finna be a robbery, but I didn't know we was robbing like some of the, you know what I'm saying, the biggest gangsters in America, literally. So they was able to pull it off. You feel what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. Samuel came in at the end too, because at this point, you feel me, Chicken Man, aka, you know, Kevin Hart was trying to get over on him, basically to grab his attention. So while they had to fight, he tried to finesse him with, you know what I'm saying, one of his guys kind of found out that Samuel found out that he was just a janitor. So he like, okay, this guy trying to get over on me, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But to me, I felt like it was lighthearted, you feel me? Like, because Chicken Man trying to get in good graces, you feel me? He trying to get in good graces with Frank. Like he trying to get in good graces with Frank so that, you know what I'm saying, he could be a part of the team. He could be part of this Black Vegas, because he called it Black Vegas. That's what we wanted to be in Atlanta. Black Vegas in Atlanta. So at that point, right, he get taken, you know what I'm saying, out, which I ain't gonna go into too much details about that. But it's like it's a Spanish gangster too that come all the way from Miami, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all watch it to kind of get deep into that part. So basically, they get pulled over, you feel me? Because he was trying to hustle Kevin Hart into taking the money, you know what I'm saying, from the party. Taking the money from the party. So they had a little, you know, back and forth too with Frank Samuel Jackson character, you know what I'm saying, and the Mexican, you know what I'm saying, gangster too, pretty much about, hey, this party is for me. So we ain't doing none of that. No guns allowed, no nothing. It sounds good too as I go into the show, y'all, because the deeper I go into the show, it started to make sense how everybody started feeling the way. So the one thing, the biggest gangster, you can't bring no guns, no drama, you know what I'm saying? Just play the games. It's gonna be like a casino night, drinks, all of that. Cool, we good. So to get fast forward to where we at now, you know what I'm saying, going into episode 5. He spare him. Frank spare, you know what I'm saying, Chicken Man, and he like, yo, you know, I need to make this up to you. You feel what I'm saying? We good. He believe in that plan too. You know what I'm saying? Frank want to use Atlanta to expand, you know what I'm saying, to grow big too. So he don't end up killing Chicken Man. So Chicken Man like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I got a huge plan right here. Cool. I'm finna take you to the party. Take him to the party. Come to find out, nobody is aware at this point, except for the folks that's been going in and out of the party, that this heist been set up and it's been ongoing the whole time while Chicken Man is on the way to the crib with Samuel Jackson. Literally. They get there, boom, bust in the door. You know what I mean? They hold them hostage too, take all their stuff. Because the point is, the way Mac wanted to do it on the show, you know what I'm saying, with the party, was to make it seem like they partying the whole time. A decoy almost. And each person that come up, you know what I mean, make it seem like they party, invite them in, boom, hold them at gunpoint, and they had like 2 shotties to the body. So you already know, come on, who really finna play around with something like that? Ain't nobody finna do that. And then they pull everybody in, all the gangsters in. The last one to get pulled in, you know what I'm saying, is Samuel Jackson, Frank. So at this point, y'all, it's a whirlwind. Because then Frank looking like, oh, hell no, man, I just spared you, and you trying to, you done got me robbed. Like, this your party. Like what the hell going on? You feel what I'm saying? How we get robbed at gunpoint? You said no guns and all that. Then all the biggest gangsters in here with me too. We sitting down in the basement. You feel me? Like, they done took my jewelry, money, and all that too. So at this point, you feel what I'm saying? It threw him in a frenzy. Because it seemed like Taraji didn't know what was going on. You feel me? Nobody did. Kevin Hart didn't know what was going on. Kevin Hart's, you know what I'm saying, character. He had no idea. So you in a whirlwind whole situation, you know what I'm saying, pretty much of like, yo, who we getting robbed? I thought this was finna be my come up and bounce back. Come to find out, you know what I'm saying, shit done went haywire. But as they do, you know what I'm saying, in action fashion, man, Frankie ended up freeing himself, cut the rope off, all that good stuff. They strong handle, you know what I'm saying, strong on most of the guys, but they end up pulling everything together and taking off. So most of them, except for one person, as you get into this 3rd episode, they break off, you know what I'm saying, with the money. Come to find out, the whole meaning of, you know what I'm saying, fight night, the $1 million heist, is because as you go in a little more into, you know what I'm saying, episode 4, y'all, between the jewelry that they took, and we talking about 70s and 80s. And so, you know what I'm saying, that real gold, real different stuff. You know, you got players in the city, you got all that, you know, big mob gangsters. So, you know what I'm saying, they got the bread, they got the money, they got the jewelry, they got all that. So out of all that being said, combined together with the jewelry, with the money, you know what I'm saying, with the knick-knack stuff, it's like over $1 million. So that's where that whole thing came from. But the downfall to it, because as I saw, the episode's finna get deeper and deeper. Now Chicken Man, aka Kevin Hart, got to clear his name. Then on top of that, you feel me, Samuel got a vengeance towards him too, because he think that he set it up against him, and basically all the mob gangsters too, you feel what I'm saying, in the movie or in the series, my bad y'all, is on Kevin Hart head at this point. Because it's like, oh, you had something to do with it. At the same time, trying to find all the other, you know, people that actually committed the robbery to try to clear his name. And then it kind of like, at the end of that, it get to that point. Now he's in danger. You feel what I'm saying? Samuel get Silky, you know, whacked off pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, well, he thought he couldn't trust him. Chloe don't end up surviving. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the ones when he had her in the woods on one of the episodes, if y'all watch it too, where he got her caught up. He was trying to get questions from her. She wouldn't shake. So, you know what I'm saying? He popped her out outside in the woods. So those was the two I know at least, you know, Boone and then Ellen character or Lena character, my bad, that didn't make the cut at first. Like it was a part of the robbery, but he got rid of them. But he couldn't find the other guys, including Mac. Mac is supposed to be the top guy that orchestrated the whole thing. So me personally, I can give it a 10 out of 10 for sure. Because just with them 4 episodes, the twist in the plot, the all-star cast, you feel what I'm saying, the creativity through each episode, the backstory, you know what I'm saying, kind of going back and forth, and then seeing the whole angle from like different perspectives, like from Kevin Hart, and then, you know what I'm saying, from Mac's side too. I thought that was genius. You know what I mean? It was real genius. And even to the point that they got away with the money, and then Kevin Hart trying to clear his name, but Samuel don't really believe him, and make the show even better too. Because at this point, it wasn't as simple as they did the robbery and then everybody got caught because you was robbing some of the biggest gangsters in America. Nah, a lot of folks still clueless. They don't know what's going on. Kevin Hart character, Chicken Man, you know what I'm saying? He don't even know how the hell that happened. Like, how the hell did we get robbed? You feel what I'm saying? At my party when it was supposed to be no guns and nothing in here. So it's gonna get interesting. Terrence Howard and Terrence Howard fashion doing good too, man. As Cadillac Richie, like I like it, gives the American gangster vibes to a degree, mixed with like from an entertainment standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when Denzel was on American Gangster, it was just straight in the streets. It's still in the streets too, but it's a lot about the women, you know what I'm saying, the partying. Like they was doing a lot of different stuff on there, you know what I'm saying, the alcohol and all that back in the era. It's more like the urban style of it, you know what I'm saying, that just straight like up north, you know, like heavy hitter like American Gangster was. Like you could still tell that Samuel Jackson character, Frank Moten, you know what I'm saying, he one of them, like he ain't nobody to play with for sure. Because he's not nobody to play with on the show, like at all. But yeah, it's getting interesting, y'all. It's getting interesting, man. I know towards the end of the episode, you know what I'm saying, he got the information that he was able to. He remember Buddy from his Chuck Taylors, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's back in the old school era, like when they first came out, the Chuck Taylors, and he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, piece all his evidence together, because the best he could piece his evidence together to try to convince, you know what I'm saying, Frank that he ain't have nothing to do with it. But I love that part, like I said, because regardless of him doing that, Frank is a no-nonsense gangster, period, man. So he with whatever, you feel me? And the fact that he even had to go through that situation, which I feel like probably because his pride and stuff too on the show, you can tell, because he's a, you know what I'm saying, he's a big deal, that just came with it. You know what I'm saying? They just came with it for sure. But I'm looking forward to episode 5. You feel what I'm saying? It's only 8 episodes in the series. You got to wait for it each week, so everything didn't drop at one time. So I like that anticipation of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I give it a 10 out of 10. Great. I'm talking about all-star cast. This is an all-star cast. It's good TV. Even the folks, you know what I'm saying, coming in and out too. Even the ones popping in and out or smaller roles when there is still, you know what I'm saying, well-known people or quality actors. So I'm curious to know, you know what I'm saying, who gonna keep coming up here too as well. So again, if y'all haven't, man, it's on Peacock. Make sure y'all go check it out too, man. Fight Night, $1 Million Heist, Kevin Hart, Samuel Jackson, Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Howard, Don Cheadle, you know what I'm saying? All-star cast, 4 episodes out. Make sure y'all go check them out, man. Feel like it, y'all will definitely be enjoying that, man. Oh, I want to speak on something too that I thought was real interesting, y'all. I know a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying, from my area specifically, remember the show, you know what I'm saying, as a kid, as you was growing up, Blues Clues. Everybody remember it. Like, don't even try to cap and say you don't. You feel what I'm saying? If you was a kid, you knew about Blues Clues, man. You know what I'm saying? Where he used to jump into the picture frame and, you know what I'm saying, Blues Clues, the dog and all that. You know, Blues Clues, you know, open the mail time, like all of that. It was great. If you heard me, if y'all know, y'all know. So he was always somebody that helped a lot of us in our childhood. You feel what I'm saying? Like Mr. Rogers, which one really like from my era, but you know what I'm saying, still like on that level. The Ring Rainbow guy, you know what I'm saying? Miss Frizzle, all them, you know, like the teachers of the children, you know, back then through television, all that. Blues Clues was a major one. Okay. So now he's an adult. Well, he was an adult then, my bad. Now, you know what I'm saying? He's a lot older now. And he's doing something real cool on social media, especially in the space where social media like discourage a lot of people. Social media think you got to be like this, got to do that. Social media real very you know, influencing it in that way to like be a dark place at times. So Steve Burns been doing listening videos. So pretty much coming onto the video, you know what I mean? Uh Setting the camera up, sitting there, you know, whether he got some coffee or he got something and they're asking you how your day going and using certain mannerisms in the video to, you know what I'm saying, display that he paying attention. He leaves space within the video too of no words or nothing at all. Pretty much like presenting to you that, hey, I'm asking you how you doing, checking in on you, and I'm gonna sit here and listen to you, you know what I'm saying, actively on the video. I think it's one of the most genius things, you know what I'm saying, that I've ever seen for real. Because it gives people a platform sometimes and it gives people a space to express on a more um discreet level, on a more how you say it, secretive level sometimes. If you're not somebody that maybe, you know, go to therapy, or you're not somebody that's so extroverted or whatever the case may be, it's an amazing idea, bro. He literally sit there, ask you how you doing, you know, the head nods, the hand gestures, agree, you know what I'm saying, with you. Like it's like almost like a comfort piece video to get more people to express themselves, you know what I'm saying, to get more people to let certain things out and to, you know, to kind of live in your truth and, you know, like when if things ain't going good, if they are going good, hey, I'm here to listen. How you doing? How everything going? How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? You know, more like a art form or a creative art form to a degree, but like in a digital way, in the digital space. And I think it's genius, man. Shouts out to Steve Burns. You know what I'm saying? I hope you do a lot more of them too, because it's a cool ass video, y'all. It's a cool ass video. I really want to see too as well if I'm able to if I'm able to show it. So let me see real quick. I don't know if I'm able to show it, y'all. Maybe it's on. Maybe it's on. Let me see if it's on TikTok. Because if it is on here, I'm gonna definitely All right, cool. So this is one, y'all. I'm finna show y'all because it's creative as hell. Like I love watching this for real. I really did. Okay. So here we go right here, y'all. Let me share this with y'all real quick, man. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me share this real quick so that everybody can see it and see which one I'm gonna actually share. So it should be one of these right here when he's actually talking on the video, which I think is dope.
I'm Steve Burr. Hello. What's going on? How are you? What's new?
So you see y'all like pretty much like letting you express yourself through the video. Like he's talking to, you know what I'm saying? This is genius, man. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to show y'all the concept of it, man. So it's a dope concept for sure, y'all. It's a dope concept. It's a real dope concept, y'all. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. So the creativity behind that, you know, it just allowing people to be able to have the space to express themselves. And I thought it was cool. Like I watched a few of them that he had, you know, especially in the space to where we on social media a lot, man. Why not have a video? Why not have a series, you know what I'm saying, a setup like that where you're able to do that? I think it's the most creative things, you feel what I'm saying, I've seen in a long time. It just makes, you know what I'm saying, perfect sense. It makes the best sense in the world to be able to do that. Very much so. And I feel like it's a deeper message with it, man. It's like you could revamp and you can help people in a lot of different ways. And with that being said, you know what I'm saying, even though he wasn't on Blues Clues or teaching a lot of us as kids now, you know what I'm saying, he using his space in a different platform now to teach us as adults. Like you want to be able to have an outlet. Everybody want to have an outlet when you're dealing with certain things or you're having certain conversations, you know what I'm saying, within yourself to be able to, my bad, y'all. To be able to like have an outlet. Because a lot of people say a lot of times too, hey, I may be talking sometimes or like I be having a lot on my mind. Not me specifically, but I'm saying like, you know, some people I'd be like, man, I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't really have an outlet. Or even when you got resources, some people that still feel like they're alone in certain things. And it's a perfect outlet to have people to be able to be in that space, man, of comfort with themselves, man. Like it don't get no better than that. It really doesn't. You feel what I'm saying? Like it don't get no better than that for you to feel comfortably with yourself to be like, yo, you know what? It's bigger than me. I'm here to help people. You feel me? So I thought that was, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was real dope, y'all. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure it's trendy right now too. So if y'all do get a chance, you know, to check out some of his videos or to kind of see, or if you, I mean, shit, if you want to go to the video yourself and express yourself on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know. A lot of people react to certain things a certain type of way. So I just thought it was a cool, you know, video within itself anyway. I thought it was real cool. You feel what I'm saying? I thought it was very cool, man. Next thing up right here though too as well, y'all. I came across this. I thought this was real dope too, man. Specifically, it's something I would really like to know people's feedback for real. You feel me on which two would you pick? So it says you can only pick two right here. Number one, a new car. Number two, $5,000 per month. Number three, an 800 credit score. Number four, a six-figure job. Number five, pay and no taxes. And number six, $250,000 right now. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know, y'all, like what a lot of y'all would pick in this space because you can only pick two. You feel me? And let me see, just like in the comments, real quick, because I kind of saw this post. So the guy said 2 and 6 is not even a debate. So he's saying 5,000 per month and the $250,000 right now. 4 and 5, somebody said 2 as well. 6-figure job and pay no taxes. Okay, 4 and 5. 6-figure job could be 999,000, 999,000. I ain't paying taxes on it, and I have everything else listed in half a year. How you choose anything else is bananas. That's an interesting take for real, man. 2 and 5, 5,000 per month and pay no taxes. Mm. Some of the comments be hilarious too, man. It's always good looking at some of the comments on there for real, man. It really is. I'm gonna give my take on it for real. I'm gonna give my take because I kind of thought about it. You know what I'm saying? As I'm sitting here processing everything with that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. One second, y'all. Okay, so me personally, um, one of my main options for sure, I know that I pick would be no taxes. Pay no taxes. And I'm gonna kind of explain both to a degree so that you know what I'm saying, so that it makes sense, so that y'all understand what I'm saying, so I can process this fully on what I'm trying to express to y'all. So give me 1 second. Just 1 second, y'all. All right, let me answer to this real quick. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. All right, y'all. So first one off bat, got to be paid no taxes, because at the end of the day, with any other option on here, which I'm gonna give my second option to, you paying taxes on it. And the smartest person, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to this, for like to be efficient with either of these options, you gotta go with 5 as one of them. If you get a new car, it's taxes on the car. You know what I'm saying? If you $5,000 per month, they're gonna tax it. 6-figure job, they're gonna tax that. $250,000, they're gonna tax that. You feel me? So me personally, pay no taxes has to be on there. Secondarily, to me, it was a toss up, y'all, because I like the consistency, but without being pressured. You feel what I'm saying? To do so much or a lump sum at one time. It's a strong decision for me for the 5,000 per month, no taxes on it, straight 5,000 per month. You know what I'm saying? Or the 800 credit score. And I'm gonna say the credit score because a lot of people say this, man. A lot of your, big time people that got a lot of money or, you know what I'm saying, successful say this a lot. Credit is leverage. You feel me? And I know, you know what I'm saying, I got a long way to go to fix mine and restore certain things, but it's leverage. So to have an 800 credit score, it's a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, you can do, you know, create a business, all type of things on, you know what I'm saying, and leverage that too as well. And then also, if it's on your business, you don't have to pay no taxes on it. Whatever you create or tend to put together off that, you can buy a car with good credit. You can do a lot of things with no taxes. It makes sense. But I was also, you know what I'm saying, in the space with the 5,000 per month to a degree, because that consistency is there. The consistency is also good sometimes, and without paying taxes on it, because to that same degree, it depends on the level of person that you are, as far as, you know, having that consistency and to continue to build on it with consistency. The same as with if you got a business or you got a company or you got certain jobs. But again, everybody may not want the safety net. And on a deeper level, for real, I'm gonna have to go with the 800 credit score and pay no taxes. It's a lot that I can build and I can do with that credit score for sure, y'all. Even without having money, to create funds, to create a business, you know what I'm saying, to be able to buy a vehicle, to be able to leverage certain things. And then at that point, once I got all of those things aligned together, I could put myself in the position to have 5,000 a month or more. I could put myself in the position to have 200, to make it up to $250,000. I could put myself in the position to have a new car off of good credit. I could put myself in the position to make six figures. You know what I'm saying? If I create a business that bring in that and then never pay no taxes on it, that's amazing, man. That's a major come up like no other on it. You feel me? Because then you in a space at that point to where the possibilities are endless. Where pretty much with those two things, with 3 and 5, you can leverage almost everything on this list in its entirety together with those two things. So me personally, I gotta pick that, y'all. The great credit score, almost perfect credit score, and no taxes. Because my outcomes are endless. You know what I'm saying? My possibilities are endless. Like at that point, you feel what I'm saying? For real, I'm able to do anything. Anything is possible on this list with those two, you know what I'm saying, possibilities right there. And your money will never decrease. If I ain't paying taxes on it, I'm just getting straight, you know what I'm saying, what I'm supposed to get, building on certain things too, because the more money you have, the higher your tax bracket too. Which I understand that. You feel what I'm saying? I understand that from just watching a lot of financial stuff and paying attention to it as well. Like more money, more problems, especially when it comes to taxes and all that too. So I get it. I think it's a good think piece for a lot of people too. Again, 800 credit score and pay no taxes. Number 5. If I had to have an honorable mention on top of that, I would say the 5,000 per month. Like if I just had to make it, you know what I'm saying, an additional pay with that, it'd be $5,000 per month. And I leverage a lot of things off that $5,000 per month because it'd be guaranteed for sure. That was a good one though, for real, man. That was that was a good one, man. I saw that too, and I instantly was like, you know what? It makes so much sense to think about, you know what I'm saying, the possibilities of that too as well, man. Also update y'all, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to a great artist, you know what I'm saying? Definitely left a legacy for sure, man. It's an update on everything that was going on with the brand, with the apparel and all that, you know what I'm saying, with Nipsey Hussle. So Lauren London will receive $6 million and 50% ownership of Nipsey's Marathon Clothing Company for their son, Cross. I think this is amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create generational wealth. Um, just from a lot of the conversations I think Nipsey was having, man, and the level of intellect, you know what I'm saying, on a lot of interviews and certain things. Like I kind of almost felt like there was already the direction in which, you know what I'm saying, mentally that he was already envisioning, you know what I'm saying, as he was doing a lot of these ventures, man. Because the marathon clothing, changing that whole, you know what I'm saying, pretty much block and plaza, like that had complete ownership of that and really giving back to the people and, you know what I'm saying, making a difference. I think that's major, man. And they just give, you know what I'm saying, they give Cross the opportunity to, you know, to follow in his dad's footsteps in the direction of, you know what I'm saying, making a difference and making an opportunity and change out here too. To create, to have them endless possibilities. If you want to go to school and do certain things, or you want to create a business, or you want to, you know what I'm saying, invest in certain things too, that money is there to be able to do that. The opportunities, the resources there to be able to do a lot. And you know what I'm saying? Not only just to take care of your son, but again, that's generational wealth to create, they continue to create the cycle to create, you know what I'm saying, down the line too. And I get it. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, money doesn't fix a lot of things too. I do understand that, man, because I feel like at the time, there was a real powerful couple, man. And like it was a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like good energy, intellect, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of different things that like their aura was just they moved a certain way together. And I think that's powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? So like from a money standpoint, it can never, you know what I'm saying, fix that dynamic of losing somebody special like that. But you know, on the other side of that too, it helps, you know, for the best possible outcomes for their kids and you know, a success level and you know what I'm saying, really investing in them and their futures too, man. Because the youth is the future. At the end of the day, they are, man. You know, and they could put Cross in a whole different direction within itself, you know what I'm saying, on things that he may choose to do in life too as well. And I think it's amazing for that, man. Even for his brother, you know, Big Sam that can continue on the whole, you know, Marathon Clothing Company, the crew, all of that to really keep pushing the apparel and pushing the message. You feel what I'm saying? And really building, you know, family foundation business like they did. Like you gotta always champion and support that, man. Always, man. Like it's something major that was created, man, especially for the black community, you know what I'm saying? Like just across America, period. That's like it's a big thing, man. It's a big thing. And I feel like that's great, man. It's great. You know, just for the family, for the business, for everybody to continue, you know what I mean, and grow because generational wealth, whether we talk about it a lot or not, or whether it's prominent, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of different um demographics or ethnicities, you feel me? It's something that should be championed, you know what I'm saying, all the way across the board with all of them. No matter what your race is across the board, generational wealth should be created in some sort of way, man. And I think that's a great thing to that's a great thing to see and to come across, man. For sure, yeah. You know, definitely. Another creative one too as well, though, too, man. I seen the spot, right, that was kind of doing this over by Buford, a little past the mile of Georgia, like where they had the little vintage shop, you know what I'm saying? With like little vintage games and all that stuff too. But I would say that it's cool to a degree that I guess they're gonna make it nationwide. So GameStop announces a new retro store that will sell older gaming consoles. And I'm saying this because I have seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Out in Buford. I can't remember the name of the shop, but they got all the classic game, y'all. The game system, all the way back to PlayStation 1, Xbox, Atari, Sega Genesis, the Dreamcast, all of that. You feel me? Like even back to the handheld ones, like and classic games. I don't know if they got this idea from them or you know what I'm saying, whoever came up with the idea, but I'm rocking with it. It's gonna be called GameStop Retro. New retro GameStops are now spawning near you. All the way back from Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy, Nintendo GameCube, the Wii, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 64, Xbox 360, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, PS Vita, PS3, PS2, Dreamcast, Xbox 360. I think that's fine, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Cause I be peeping that too. You're gonna always advance with the times, but it's nothing like playing classic games and classics too, man. That should be fun. I get it, bro. Like nostalgia is gonna always be in, and I see everybody starting to embrace nostalgia a lot more now too, because you had certain things in certain generations to where people wish they had the opportunity to experience. And if you somebody from those generations and you seeing a lot of things advances too, advancing, you still want to have that classic experience, man. Like the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy. Remember when you had like the Pokemon on there, and y'all had that. I know y'all remember that with the different color cartridges. You feel me? And you'll blow it and put it in the back. You know what I'm saying? You had maybe like 4, 5 buttons on that. That was dope with the little Pokemon on there. All that. The original Xbox, the original PlayStation, man. When you used to have to blow on the disc too, on the cartridge, on the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 was Elite 2, period. You feel me? Everybody know that. Don't even play if you don't think Nintendo 64 was an elite. Like you gotta know that, man. Super Smash Brothers, Perfect Dark, Mario Kart, Mario World, Gold Member, Donkey Kong, Super Mario World. Bro, Nintendo 64 is goaded. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day. Dreamcast too. You feel what I'm saying? With the original 2Ks and all that, man. Super Nintendo, like that's nostalgia. And I think this is cool. I think this finna be super successful right here. This is revamping the gaming space to a whole nother level because the gaming space is a whole big ass market out here in the world already within itself. So if you got people coming back playing retro games too, and like going back with it, I ain't gonna lie, I would definitely do it too to play the retro games. I think that'd be fire. GameStop retro, y'all. It said somebody in the comments said that's why it's good to keep your vintage gaming consoles. They may hold higher value later. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Cause I'm pretty sure they can mass still produce some of them games, but some people with these consoles and the classics back then, if you still got them and they're in good condition, oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely, man. The GameCube, yeah, a lot of people on the comments on the picture talking about the GameCube and stuff too. Yeah, a lot of these systems was goated, man. They are. They was goated. That is fire. I'm not gonna lie. It say they already like in the works. So I'm wondering when we're gonna see the earliest one, you feel what I'm saying, down here specifically, because I see what it's saying, but I don't know. Maybe I want to see if people already have seen one going up, or you know what I'm saying, this one already finished, because that's gonna take it to another level. I mean, I can, you know what I'm saying, proudly say that for real, y'all. It's gonna be a whole nother dope ass level of entertainment for real, for the gaming space with that, with all the vintage games coming back out. Like, man, psh. And it's a few YouTubers I already be seeing that be playing the vintage games too. So and like, you know what I'm saying, it's a large following with that too, because it's the nostalgia of it. So to be able to have everybody have access to that and relive a lot of the moments too, like Spiral the Dragon, like all of them. Man, I know y'all remember that from the original PlayStation and Xbox and all that too. Like, I think it's gonna be fire. That's fire. That's gonna be too fire, y'all, for real. That's gonna be too fire, man. All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Over to the music segment. Well, this specifically, you know what I'm saying? More so news, man. That's what it is. It's more so news on it, which we're gonna talk about, you feel me, in this segment, because it has to deal with two artists specifically, man. So first thing, I don't know if they're trying to start controversy. Not quite sure about it. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, I'm gonna get into that conversation real quick, y'all. So let me go back to the actual storyline in which I got this information from. All right. Super Bowl halftime show producer Jesse Collins shows the love to Lil Wayne and backs Jay-Z's decision to have Kendrick Lamar perform. It's a decision Jay makes. He's always picked right. After coming off another successful production of the Emmys, super producer Jesse Collins has his mindset on the production of his next big show, the Super Bowl halftime performance. He recently spoke with at Variety about the upcoming performance, which has sparked some controversy online after Kendrick Lamar was picked to take the stage this year. Folks online and rap peers shared opinions about New Orleans native Lil Wayne deserving the spot. Nevertheless, Collins is showing love and support to Wayne, Kendrick, and even Jay-Z, who was reportedly responsible for deciding who will perform at the Super Bowl this year. All right. See, this is the part when I be saying that, somebody got to be able to moderate, and break the ice and pretty much look at the bigger picture. I think Jesse Collins doing this is not only in a professional way, but you know what I'm saying, the kind of balance everything out, because it's two things when it comes to this. Just on a real serious level, you know what I'm saying, so people don't understand. We got to champion the hip hop artists across the board, you feel what I'm saying, no matter what, as far as the artistry within itself. Because, you know what I'm saying, that's when it's all about the bigger picture for real when it comes down to it at the Super Bowl of the art of the genre of hip hop. Two things are definitely right. I've spoken this already before. A lot of people have championed for Wayne to be, you know what I'm saying, a part of the Super Bowl. It's usually legacy acts. So a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, I think from even the recent ones I've seen, it's a lot of legacy acts, actually, as a matter of fact. Or if not legacy acts to a degree, you know what I'm saying, they've been in the game for quite a while. It's not too many, you know what I'm saying, new artists to that degree, if that's the way I could say it, y'all. So, 2020, it was Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. 2021, it was The Weeknd. 2022, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, that whole cast, y'all. 2023, Rihanna. 2024, Usher. So aside from 2022, you know what I'm saying, this would be the next stage of, the hip hop version of the Super Bowl. And two things are right. You feel me? And the pace that Kendrick going right now, just through, you know what I'm saying, the stretch out of his career. Classic albums, you know what I'm saying, the demographic, the whole nine. I get it. I understand it. You feel what I'm saying? That they're gonna have Kendrick there for Kendrick to represent the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure his production is gonna be on a whole nother level too. And we gotta take the situation away from trying to pit us against each other to a degree and focus on the bigger picture. Now, me personally, I feel like the next go round, it's only right for Wayne, you know what I'm saying, to be given that opportunity. Even to the point to where if you really was the bigger man for real, based on all that's going on, that at some point during the Super Bowl, that, hey, Kendrick Lamar, you end up bringing Wayne out. You feel me? If you want to go deeper to that level, if there was ever a possibility, that would be the smartest thing to do. Now, he also let it out that, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z make the decisions on that too. And I feel like when it comes to that, it's the direction of how you take it too. Because a lot of people take that two ways. Jesse releasing that information is either going to make people feel some type of way towards Jay-Z because, Jay-Z chose, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick over Lil Wayne, or understanding that, you know what I'm saying, he called the shots and that Jesse was still praising all three of them collectively. That no matter what y'all view about the outcome of this, or no matter, you know what I'm saying, y'all perspective on it, when it comes down to it, all three of them, you know what I'm saying, all three of them benefit. All three of them call the shots. Or not call the shots, my bad. All three of them, you know what I'm saying, are getting praise from the situation. Of Jay-Z being in a certain situation he is to be able to select the artist, of Wayne, you know what I'm saying, being a legendary act himself, of continuing to get praise and to continue to have a lot of people support him. And in the same instance of Kendrick being selected. Hold on 1 second. Of him being selected, man. So I feel like they're just breaking the ice with it. That's breaking the ice to know that, hey, Jay-Z got the power to make the decisions, but don't let that go over your head that just because, you know what I'm saying, he letting everybody know that Jay-Z making the decision, that means we're going to jump for the narrative of going back to, okay, well, why such and such didn't get selected? I get it, man. It's hip hop. At this point, it's hip hop. And all, you know what I'm saying, praise to all the hip hop artists, all the legendary, you know what I'm saying, New Orleans artists too as well. All of them. You feel me? And as we keep going and expanding on the Super Bowl and these opportunities too, as well, I feel like that conversation definitely need to be had too after this. Of hey, you know what I'm saying? Now let's give Wayne the opportunity. But in the meantime, of us having this one for Kendrick, man, let's stand in this moment for hip hop. Let's stand in this moment for the culture, for the music, all together. You know what I'm saying? And embrace that. Because if we do that, then you know what I'm saying, we good. So hopefully, like I said, people don't got mixed emotions. You know how the internet be out here, man, for releasing that. But like I said, he was praising all three of them, man. Jesse Collins, you know, kind of letting y'all know that. And it was in there two times, man. So you know what I'm saying? To the degree of the selection, I understand people's point of view in that too, because like I said, the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans more than once. So rightfully so. If that's the selection going in, when it's back there again, third time's a charm, like they say, respectfully, you gotta allow Wayne, you know what I'm saying, to be in that spot. But for now, with this going on too, with as big as a presence that Kendrick is making and just his whole entire catalog in music and the legendary, you know what I'm saying, career he's had, it's time to embrace it, y'all. And have a dope ass performance that I'm almost 100% sure that Kendrick finna put on for the Super Bowl. So that's what we rocking with. That's what we coming with, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. Let me get into this last segment, man, for the news for sure. Y'all already know because it's major updates on this one too as well. Major updates, man. All right, y'all. The talk of the night, the talk around the world, you feel what I'm saying? The biggest conversation piece out right now, man. Breaking news. Diddy has been taken into federal custody in connection with alleged sex trafficking investigation, man. According, Diddy was taken into federal custody in New York into the FBI field office in Manhattan. Reports state it appears actions was taken in connection to an upcoming criminal investigation, alleged trafficking along with other offenses. As we previously reported, the allegations led to search warrants being issued and executed at Diddy's homes in Beverly Hills and Miami. It's been a conversation for a long time, y'all. And the dynamic that stirred up from the Cassie situation, and just in general, a lot of things like we all seem to say, what's done in the dark, you know what I'm saying, will come to light in all aspects of you never want to break, you know what I'm saying, another person down. Or you know what I'm saying, with your own people. But if the allegations are true and things are true, you know what I'm saying, and no matter what's going on there, you know what I'm saying, the justice has to be the justice, man. And this has been an ongoing, real, I feel like deeper story than just on the surface of even, you know what I'm saying, Diddy. But if a lot of y'all understand and knowing how this all breaking down, you know what I'm saying, Diddy is definitely taking a rap to a degree of a mix, a multitude of things, you feel what I'm saying, going on. Uh, Judge rules he will remain detained until trial. Prosecutors allege he contacted Kalina Harper 54 times after Don Richards' lawsuit. Cassie also discussed doing arraignment. Witnesses we have interviewed have universally expressed fear. The defendant has contacted witnesses who received grand jury subpoenas. He contacted at least one victim. His constant contact with witnesses. His freak off activity is core to this case. The risk of danger in this case is acute. There has been spontaneous violence, so it's difficult to craft any conditions for release. It's something I think finna hit the fan real heavy with this because it's one side, it's the other side, and then it's the truth. On a way deeper level of, you know what I'm saying, has this stuff really been going on behind the scenes, man? I know a lot of us, like, not us, because I don't. But so I know a lot of people may lie to some of these situations or jokes as far as the whole situation, like when the Meek Mill, audio came out, or with the Cassie situation in the hotel, as far as like um, why she took so long, or just the expression of that. You got to understand, y'all. If things really dangerous, as a lot of people expressing, throughout this whole storyline, throughout this timeline of P Diddy, it's a lot that go into simply just putting the truth out on the table. A lot of times, even when the truth is out on the table, it take a lot of evidence of certain things too, and you never know to a degree what's really going on actively. In the space with how dangerous I'm pretty sure the music industry, or how dangerous people of high power may actually be. And then you also don't know to a degree what really be actively going on. What we do know, we seen the Cassie video. We seen that situation. So we do know, for Cassie's safety, and the allegations towards that, we understand that that's definitely there. That's in plain sight within there to address that situation. Now, as far as other things going on outside of that, or that wasn't actually on camera, or one in a certain space, I feel for those people too, because you in the space too as well too, to where if it's something that dangerous that's been going on, and you ain't necessarily have an outlet, or people, silencing you to that degree, or like you in fear to express certain things, even if it's not just him, even if it's a situation in which, a midst of a lot of people being involved, that could be dangerous, times right there for sure, to do that. And it take a lot of leg work to the point that now, like now he's in there. Do I feel like he's the only person a part of, this whole ring of what's going on? Hell no. Let's be for real, y'all. I don't think he's the only person at all. Now the thing is, I know a lot of people like to save face. I know a lot of people do certain things, behind closed doors, and all that. I'm talking about a mix of many things. It ain't even just about the abuse allegations. A lot of what's going on right here too is really gonna turn heads with a lot of the, the regular everyday people, or the folks that deep dive, or conspiracy theorists and different things too, because this is muddy waters right here, y'all. If it was really trafficking going on, if it was really abuse, if it was really, unjust treatments within the music industry and certain things too, and it's really been this crazy, and now they finna crack down on it, and shit really finna hit the fan, it's finna be some scary hours for a lot of folks. Because I get it. Some people, some of y'all gonna think it's a motive. Some of y'all gonna think it ain't real. Some of y'all gonna think, it ain't no other accomplices and all that. Like, this major, man. This something serious that you feel I'm saying. A lot of people finna have to like pay attention to. The same way, a lot of people have been tuned in to the Young Thug case, even more to a degree in this specific one, because this a lot of allegations to where, if this really been going on to that degree, bro, a lot of people finna take a fall. A lot of people finna go down. This almost like, the raid of like the heavy hitters for real, like some mafia type stuff, or whatever the case may be. And you gotta know this serious, y'all. And as you going through a process with this, you got to listen to everything that's going on. I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't do. They ain't actively listening. What's the testimonies? What people really saying, what they expressing, what's the evidence on this? What's the evidence on that? How things really aligning within this conversation for real, of what's actively going on. Because again, I'm not for domestic violence at all. Yeah, I don't support that. I don't feel like that's right. I don't respect it in no type of way. You feel me? On no levels, man. Domestic violence is not the way to go. If it come down to it too, I don't care how much people say it's hard to whatever, you gotta walk away. You gotta walk away. At the end of the day, a man is, to a degree, is always gonna be, stronger than a woman, or like the force to overpower. And woman, like that protection. You feel me? To be protected, to be supported, domestic violence, and to me, it's just never the way to go in no type of situation, man. And I get it. It ain't even just Diddy in this situation, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it's regular folks that do that, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not cool, y'all. It ain't on no type of level, man. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? I don't respect that, man. You know, my own mother still, you know, to a degree had to suffer through that, you know what I'm saying, and go through that, you know, and in my early days as a kid, man. And I don't like, you know what I'm saying, to even hear that, even as an adult now, to hear some of the stories, man, like that bothers me to a degree, like all the way to the T. You feel what I'm saying? It bothers me, like they try to keep my composure, you know what I'm saying, being like, nah, that's just fucked up, man. It's not cool at all. And I don't support it. The other allegations that's going on is, you know what I'm saying, that's the part where it get real mysterious. It's like you don't know what's really going on. Like I know people have been making light of like the freak offs and all this type of stuff going on too, but it's like, yo, like what's really finna hit the fan, y'all? What's really finna get released or unreleased to either save a lot of people or, you know what I'm saying, save face for a lot of folks? Like this gonna get real interesting and deep because, you know what I'm saying, the assault is only one part of this. People not even understanding the deeper part of this too, which goes to the whole music industry as a whole, bro. So you never know. This a whole deeper level of like your conscience, you know what I'm saying, your spiritual self, what you believe in, what you don't believe in, you know what I'm saying, what they try to cover up or not cover up. This is finna be major. Because a testimony is a testimony, y'all. Whether y'all believe people's testimony or not, once a lot of stuff start hitting the fan, we gonna know. You feel what I'm saying? The loopholes in the music industry, what go on at certain places, these parties, different stuff like that. I mean, come on. You got a lot of people that might be rolling with it. You got a lot of people that was waiting to get a way out. You got a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, that straddling the fence with it too, as far as on both sides of it, that's in the limelight and that's in these spaces that's knowing about what's really going on. It's finna hit the fan, y'all. So that's the scary part, you know what I'm saying, when you're thinking about it on that level too. And they seized weapons too, man. I think automatics and all that. It's like I know certain things to a degree too. Like on a legal standpoint, for real, I don't even think. I mean, whether you're a celebrity or not, I know certain things when it comes to that. They don't play no type of games when you're talking about indictments and stuff. They're not at all. They get real scary out here. You feel what I'm saying? When you think that you a top dog or you somebody to a degree, and like it don't be enough. I'm telling y'all, it'll get real scary out here, man. So like yeah, I want to know more on it before I deep dive into it for real. I really do want to know more on it. But it's a lot of, but they talking a lot about these tapes and all that too. That's why I said, but that will be the story of the decade right there too. If it's ever in a space where these videos start to get leaked, or you feel what I'm saying, it's some deeper underlying stuff that's going on with these raids about stuff they trying to catch. But hey, man, let me tell you, man, because you got weapons, you got tapes, you got, I mean, it seems like drugs and stuff they don't find. Like it's a lot, from my understanding, from reading all this, y'all, it's a lot that go on. You know what I'm saying? That these parties and all that, a lot behind the scenes where that authority to power really be getting pushed. And it says that he had appeared to have narcotics found in his hotel room before being taken into federal custody. That he had to get one. Yeah, man, this intense, man. This intense, y'all. This intense. I mean, me personally, I feel like with a case this big, bro, it got to be more accomplices to this. Nobody knows who. You feel what I'm saying? That's the thing. Don't nobody know who, but it got to be some more accomplices for sure, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? It gotta be, y'all. Because this some movie stuff for real. Like if all this actively going on, you feel what I'm saying? Somebody either trying to cover up, somebody trying to throw all the rap, like all the blame, like it's deeper. The one part of where we already actively know that we in full support with y'all is with Cassie, and you know what I'm saying, that dynamic of not supporting domestic violence at all. And on the other end of all the other cases with the tapes and all this too, man, this is getting real. It's like a movie, literally in real life. And it just make you process a lot too, man. Like even like I had said too, I watched that Blink Twice movie. Even with that, with Shannon Tatum on that, that movie threw me off too a little bit. I'm like, but what the hell going on? Like what? They was on an island and all that. You feel what I'm saying? And then like, you know, like painting it as if it's just like extravagant experience. And then as y'all seen every night, like on the movie, you know, I ain't gonna go into crazy detail, but I'm like, whoa, you feel what I'm saying? That right there was a lot, bro. A whole lot. And I think like it's gonna continue to unfold, like on a consistent, it's gonna unfold to the highest degree, and we're gonna figure out, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna figure out the news that we need to know. I know that. That's the one thing I will say. Because man, boy, like I said, it is scary hours out here for real. It's scary hours out here. And it shouldn't really like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that to like discourage anybody when it comes to music and that either, but like these strong allegations, bro, this ain't nothing to play with. Like you got to be assertive, have your head on the swivel for sure, for real. When you out here, when you know what I'm saying, when you trying to be successful in Hollywood and all that too, that goes to show you pay attention, man. Pay attention. Pay attention now. But yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, man. As things continue to unfold. I'm curious to know. Me, like I said, y'all, I have no like the tapes seem like, but it is like almost, you know what I'm saying? But top secret for real, like that's one thing. Like even after as this case is going on, is it a possibility that certain things is even going to be announced? It get real when it comes to that. Are they even going to speak on certain things even after looking through the evidence of certain stuff? Because that take it up to a whole nother level. But you feel me? Like I said, we're gonna see, man. I'm curious to know. We damn sure gonna see. Cause it don't get no more interesting than that, y'all, for real. Like that's some heavy hitter shit right there. On a whole nother level. Rest in peace again to y'all, the rich homie Quan too, man. I believe he had his service today too as well, man. Definitely an Atlanta legend, man. Um, Always, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm always champion support with best wishes for Rich Homie Quan, his family, you know what I'm saying, friends, everybody. The support to be in attendance too as well. Same with Frankie Beverly. I know they had like a all white themed remembrance that they set up. And it says y'all that Atlanta City Council has officially proclaimed September 17th as Rich Homie Quan Memorial Day in honor of his legacy. It's just, man, it's just tough, man. It's tough to see this type of stuff, man. It's tough to like process a lot of this, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's hard, bro. Like me and Rich Homie, for real, so that everybody know me and Rich Homie's the same age. And I still feel like, even in the space I'm in now, man, that's very young. You feel what I'm saying? That's still very young. A lot of life, you know what I'm saying, still left to live and a lot of things that you just never know to a degree, you know what I'm saying, what people are going through, what's the dynamic of certain people in life, man. It's like it's serious. It's you gotta pay attention to a lot of things, man. And you gotta know that, you know what I'm saying, life is precious and life does get hard out here. You feel what I'm saying? I understand. I got family members still actively dealing with certain things now, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, you know, substances and different things, man. It's not a good thing to see, man. You feel me? And I don't really like to talk about it a lot, man. But like, you know, the dynamic is there, bro. Like I got it. Like I got family members that I know still right now that need an intervention, man, or going through certain things, and you know what I'm saying, the substances to cope with certain things or dealing with certain things in life, and just how wicked it is out here in the world anyway, man, with folks that are just trick people and do certain things. You feel what I'm saying? Like when it comes to drugs and substances and people manipulating certain things and all that, like it's just a scary place, man, for real. And it's never something that, you know what I'm saying, you want to see, especially when it hit home to that degree too. Of course it hits home to the family, you know what I'm saying, and the friends and you know, the peers that really, you know, came up with Rich Homie Quan and really had experiences with him, whether, you know what I'm saying, in his real life and rap career, man. It hit home, y'all. Like we the same age. And it just show you, man, like life is precious. Like you got to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta value life and like let people know, man. You know, if something's going on, like to let people know, man, to be careful out here, man. Like I get it. It's hard. You can't trust everybody, man. Even when you're dealing with certain things in that space too, when it comes to drugs and certain stuff too, you know, people like it's people that's not good in that space either, man. Like we got the it's just bad, man. It's been like that even back from the crack era. Then you got fentanyl and stuff now too, man. It's just more so of a like, it's like so many people profit off all this stuff, but you don't see the bigger picture in which, you know what I'm saying, all the damage that's being done too, man. You just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't pay attention to that dynamic of how serious it is when it comes to drug use or you know what I'm saying, just going through certain things and just trying to cope in the world, trying to cope in the music industry, or trying to keep your head up, you know what I'm saying, or trying to go through challenging times like everybody does, man. Everybody's a human being. Everybody goes through certain things. And you feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to, you know, pick the next man up, man. And even when you know things do seem great, man, you gotta check on the good people, man. It's easy for a lot of us to check on people that's going through things, that's going down, you know what I'm saying, that's feeling down about themselves, whether it's depression, you know what I'm saying, whether it's trying to gain a peace of mind, man. Even the people that's doing great, even the people that's smiling all the time, even the people that's in such an amazing space, man. You got to check on your good friends too, man. You got to check on the friends that are in a great space too, because sometimes you just never know. You just never know, man. You know what I'm saying? Always though, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man. Prayers up continuously. You know what I'm saying? May your music live on. You know what I'm saying? May your presence live on. You know, just for all the artists, man, we don't lost over the past 2 3 years, man. Just from you know, just a array of different things, man. You know, it's just a lot, man. It just had me reflecting on a lot of stuff, man. For real, it really do, man. They really do, yeah. But yeah, y'all. On that note, you feel what I'm saying? I shall be back again with it. You know what I'm saying, tomorrow. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Trouble J. Casual conversations across the nation. Cool vibes weekly, man. Make sure y'all follow me on all the social media platforms. Take the time to do that, man. Again, I'm streaming on YouTube, Devoted Dreamers on YouTube, on Twitch, Trouble J Music. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Positive vibes, good energy, the whole nine, man. I appreciate everybody checking in. Appreciate everybody locking in. I appreciate your continued support, man. Let's uplift each other. Positive vibes and good energy, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Till tomorrow.